Stampers, it's Kim Vogel with the Basement Bunch Stampers, and I'm here for another terrific Tuesday video. Today I'm going to share with you a really awesome stamp set that is in our holiday catalog. It is called Winter Woods, and I love it because it is so versatile for all of the entire winter. You could use this into January, February. It comes with coordinating framelits. The framelits are also called In the Woods. And it cuts out different little designs here. It cuts out this awesome tree, gives you some dimension. Unfortunately, these are on back order, so I don't have mine yet, but I couldn't wait to design with this, and so I made a quick and simple card using just the stamp set. I have a sample of a different card that I will show you in just a couple of moments. It has one of those cutouts of one of these little shapes here. So let's go ahead and get started. I started with a piece of Smoky slate cardstock. First of all, I should show you the card I made for you. Isn't that beautiful? And I've kind of gotten away from using our Dazzling Diamonds glitter because I've been using Wink of Stella and other things for glitter, and I forgot how beautiful that glitter is into our trees. I absolutely love it. So let's go ahead and get started. I have a piece of Smoky slate cardstock cut 5.5 by 8.5. You're going to fold this in half. You can also score it at 4 1/4 to get a really good fold line. And then I cut a piece of Night of Navy cardstock. This is cut 5 by 3 3/4. And then I have a piece of our Very Vanilla cardstock. This is cut 4 3/4 by 3.5. I'm going to do some stamping onto this right here with our trees stamps from that stamp set. That stamp set sells for $23 in the clear mount, $31 in the wood mount. And again, it's, you can't go wrong with trees. You could even use this set for masculine cards, masculine type sympathy cards. I think it just is a really good set for all kinds of occasions. So I'm going to go ahead and stamp my trees here using the Night of Navy ink. From there, I'm going to adhere this down to my mat. That is the Night of Navy mat. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this down. Next, I incorporated some of our ribbon. Now, this ribbon is part of the Tropical Chic product suite that's in our annual catalog, but because I've incorporated some gray into this, I've decided to incorporate gray ribbon here as well. This is actually gray granite, but I love how it's a little bit darker and it offsets that smoky slate. Very, very nice. So I'm going to go ahead and put some ribbon on this card. And some of you I know wrap the ribbon all the way around. I do a little cheating method with my ribbon. So I'm cutting the piece that I need just big enough to go around the edges of this mat. And I put a glue dot on each side of that, and I'm just going to tuck that down behind and make sure I secure that really good, give it a good push there. And then I'm going to cut another little piece of this ribbon, and I use that other piece to go underneath of here, and I just tie it on, and it gives you a perfect little ribbon bow, or knot bow I should say, every single time. I'm just going to secure that kind of tight, and then I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to trim my edges on this at an angle to give this a nice little look. Whoops, I can grab that here. There we go. Look how awesome that is. From there, I'm going to add some of the Dazzling Diamonds glitter. Now, this glitter, I have some in the tray here. Look at the sparkle to this glitter. I'm sorry, but you cannot find glitter better than our Dazzling Diamonds glitter. I love, love, love the look you get from it. So I used some of our liquid Tombow glue. And what I did is I just adhered some of this glue very lightly to the center of the trees. And then I just kind of went in the direction that the tree, I'm going to say leaves, but the branches went. And I just kind of followed it along. And I went down the center of each one of these. And I might be getting it a little bit heavy in a couple spots, but I think you'll get the gist of this. The awesome thing is this also dries clear, so you will not see any of the white glitter or the white glue that is on this card. Now, if you haven't joined my mailing list yet, I encourage you to do so. Go to kimsbasementbunch.com, and there's a spot right there to join my mailing list. I send out free tutorials every single Friday, and those tutorials are exclusive to those that are on my mailing list. So if you're just now finding me on YouTube and starting to watch some of my videos, make sure you subscribe to that mailing list, okay? Because I love giving away those tutorials every single Friday. And my customers love receiving them as well. Okay, so there I've gone ahead and I've added some glitter to that card. And you can see I got some all over the place. So from there, I'm going to adhere this onto my card base. And since that glitter is not dry yet, I'm adhering the adhesive directly to the card base instead of the mat of this card. I'm going to go ahead and secure this down. And then I used a piece of scrap. And I'm using one of the greetings from the Winter Wood stamp set. It's the Thinking of You This Season. Love that one. And I used the punch. Now this punch is, I believe, the label punch that is in our annual catalog, but it fits this greeting perfectly. I'm going to go ahead and punch that out. And then from there, I just did some ink distressing around the edges just to break this up a little bit so that it wasn't vanilla cardstock directly on vanilla cardstock. So I did some ink distressing. And then what I did is I incorporated a little bit of glitter on the word season. So again, I'm just going to kind of follow the outline of the word here. And I'm not overthinking this. I'm literally just kind of following it along with my glue. And we're going to go ahead and bring this glitter tray back in and get some glitter on that baby. Tap off the excess. Look how beautiful. Just adds a little bit to that. From there, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put a couple of dimensionals onto the back of this. And because my ribbon is running this way, I want the dimensionals this way. What happens if you put the dimensionals on here and here, it's going to stick to your ribbon and not to your mat, and you want it to stick to your mat. So always kind of remember that when you're doing these things, because otherwise you'd have to put more dimensionals on than just two. And this way that ribbon can go right in between there, and it's going to stick really nice to the mat of that card. And there you have a beautiful card. Now again, this card right here could easily be a sympathy card. It could also be a birthday card. It's very generic. I did not use Christmas colors. And this weekend was my team retreat. So if you're looking to join Stampin' Up! And you want to join an awesome team, consider the Basement Bunch Stampers. We have a team retreat in Michigan. And this was what one of my team members, Robin, made for her swap card. So I was inspired by her swap card to create the card that I did for you today. This is that framelit piece that I was telling you was part of the framelits. She cut that out with some vellum, and it just added a nice little accent to her swap card. We did a shoebox swap, and that was the creation that she brought to our meeting, or our retreat. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this quick and simple card today, and I encourage you to make sure you add this stamp set to your collection. If you don't have that Dazzling Diamonds glitter yet, I really encourage you to get it. It just adds so much more to a simple card by adding that glitter. So thank you all so much for stopping today. Again, make sure you join my mailing list at kimsbasementbunch.com. There's also a link in the description of this video to all the products that I used on this card to be able to place your online order with me today. Thank you so much and have a great week, and I'll be back next Tuesday. Bye.